And alright, so now we have JSG here with us, and we can do a winner's interview right about now.
Hello,
if you're interested.
GSG.
Howdy.
Congratulations on winning the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Man,
Pretty crazy way to reset.
I will never complain about being unlucky again. I agree. I was certain I lost that. I can't believe the screen KO is what saved me. Man. No. I'm glad I was able to clean up in the reset as well. And win that way without having to go to crazy game 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Goodness.
The Skidren was bringing back the momentum there, but you managed to kill him before he could.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes this is the first summit you won then, correct?
Yes. Oh my god, I honestly thank you to Leah for providing the prize pool. It's great that there is one, but honestly, just winning a summit felt good for me. We don't have that many tournaments, and I still generally win, but I've never won a summit in any of the years which I played. But I have lost quite a few to Skidren. So
that's true.
After getting to grand finals before and losing, just to be able to win.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, God, it feels good.
You should be proud. So this is like you've been playing since 2020, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's been 5 years. Wow.
Yeah, 2020 wasn't hold up, but that is when I was playing. 5 years.
Man, 5 years.
I also want to say that means over the past 2 years, I have won 12 of the 14 tournaments that I played in. So
Damn,
that's crazy.
I want to say that if I played in a different region, I would be the best player there too.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you stick me, I would practice and become better than anyone else.
That's my goal.
That's the spirit.
If you can look at me leaving the scene and then coming back and then grinding my way to top 1 again, and you don't think I could be the best in another region, you're delusional.
No, for sure.
For sure,
the only thing that's keeping you from dominating other regions is just the fact that Australia has terrible netcode and this game has terrible netcode.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's two spell for disasters.
Yeah.
But either way, it would be great to see you play against other players from other regions and have this more interesting interaction between other top players. Your issue is pretty nice, and
we'll see if Peaceful can ever finish making the rollback mod. That would be amazing. If he can't, I'm still going to keep playing because I love the community that's been built up in Australia. I love playing the game most of the time. I still have my gripes with 1.4, but to compete there, it doesn't matter the game. Competing is incredible.
Yeah, I hope to see more tournaments hosted in and have the chance to watch them live like this. Pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah. No, it's...
So, do you plan on continuing this dominance heading into 2026?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to continue playing Ichi. Like I said, I have a lot of problems with this patch, and a lot of that is to do with how my characters were handled. I don't like Sora because I think a lot of the fun parts, stuff like Ledge Snap, got removed, while new dash attack is even more ignorant than the old one. I really don't think that dash attack forward air is that much better than dash attack F tilt. Yes, but it is what it is. I've got another character, and that's who I've been playing for the entirety of 1.4, I want to say. And I've been doing well enough. But I guess going forward, I just want to try other characters. I think every rushdown character who's a brawler is broken, particularly Spaceys. I want to try and prove something
it's
to them.
the mid, the rush down mid when the soldiers are down, rush downs are
Banga
up.
banga.
Yeah. So all I see is Fox players complaining about how hard they have to work. Just because you can't do
see
shine
some
grab.
Crystal and Fox gameplay in Australia.
Fox
It will
definitely.
be pretty interesting.
And I would honestly love to play Simon. He feels like my soul character, but I just can't stand that recovery.
Yeah, no, that recovery.
I go below ledge and I die.
God,
Yeah.
it's just the saddest thing ever. Like,
Yeah,
like Simon is a great character who has one of the worst recoveries in the game. Because all you gotta
Very
do
weird
is grab
recovery.
ledge and you're screwed.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep playing, but we'll see how I do. I do want to keep practicing, and we'll see if I can get to the top with another character. If I can't, it's not the end of the world. Over the past few years, I think I've established that I'm pretty good, especially in this scene. Like I said, 12 out of the last
Yeah, not
14
bad.
tournaments. That's over 2 years. Yeah.
We'll put you in contention for potential top 3 for sure.
Yeah. So, all in all, thank you for everybody who stuck around in the scene, especially the tournament scene. I know it's not the most fun. Thank you for Pika for continuing to stream these tournaments. I know it's really hard. It's got to be like 3 a.m. right now.
It's honestly nothing. It's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
god.
It's honestly
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Don't worry about it whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Thank you for allowing us to be here in this stream, commentating and watching awesome tournaments.
No, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. This is literally not possible without other people being here to commentate and to show up and do all this stuff. Otherwise, I'd just be streaming VODs into a blank void for no reason.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everyone who's turned up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know it takes time out of everyone's day to do this, so I can't thank you enough for turning up at all. Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Here's to another year of SSF2.
Does anyone else have any other questions? Or because I do have a few of my own personally.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I was just wondering. First of all, I guess what are your thoughts on? I know that in Australia, you guys will you all will be like. You're very direct with talking with people that are in the scene and making rule set adjustments and whatnot. And I think you're the only scene left that still has Smashville as a legal stage. Do you have any thoughts on that? I guess.
Well, I think the problem with Smashville is pretty clear. If you're in a different time zone, it fucks up. But if you aren't, then it's fine. One thing I'm definitely going to recommend at the next Australia Rule Set Congress, which is just around the corner, is that we standardize everybody's computer to the same time zone before we start. Maybe, if I would recommend other tournament scenes try and do the same, just pick a time zone and stick with that so you don't have any problems. It's super easy. You can even do it in the middle of the set and it doesn't mess up the game. So it's, especially if you aren't planning on streaming, I think it's worth having that extra stage. It's hard to get a big stage list, so having it is definitely worth it. And we know the cause. We know how to fix it. Everybody should just be doing it.
Smashville is like a great stage.
I agree. I'm very upset about how it's not legal in NA at the moment. It's one of my favorite stages of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, you
At the
can.
very least, I think it helps bring the rule set together and the stage list, and it does
Yeah.
upset me that it's not there at the moment.
I would recommend everybody, Eslam, I know you're really active in most communities. Pick up, I don't know if people still listen to you in NA, but you can say that this whole tournament ran
You
with
think I'm even in NA that
Smashville
much
being
these
played.
days?
Yeah, but this whole tournament ran on Smashville, and we had one problem which we fixed. So it can be done.
It's very doable. Because we did have a few games that didn't desync on Smashville, so it's not impossible.
Yeah.
We hope to see
We hate
more
platforms
games
around
just
here.
like this. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, toss for life.
I guess second question then. So with
Mhm.
all that you've contributed to ANZ, with how much you've won tournaments over the years, been a leader in the region, developing the frame data bot, countless other things I probably am forgetting to mention. I guess where do you stand on the game? Do you think you've done all you can do, or do you think you still have a lot more left to give in terms of your tournament
There's
performances, in terms of you as like a contributor to the scene, in terms of you as a person, anything like that, anything you feel?
for tournaments, I don't think so. Well, at least competing, I think I've put as good a resume as I can out. During 2021, I think it was, I had a 92% win rate. During the last 2 years, I've had a similar win rate. I've won with Sora, I've won with Ichigo, I've won with Spaceys. I don't think there's any question that I'm as good a player as we're going to see. But I definitely do have other stuff I want to do. Like you said, there is the frame data bot. I'm continuing to work on that. I'm changing it as I work on it so it gets better. And after that, I even want to make a website so it can have ssf2framedata.com.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah. I do want to keep hosting
That would be
tournaments.
very nice.
I will say I think prize money is a bit outdated. We don't need to do that. Like,
Especially with
people
the
don't
size
make-
of our tournaments.
Yeah, and there's no reason for people to think you can make a living off this. So I think finding ways to host tournaments that people like without having to provide money is the way to go. And that just goes globally. It's nice to have money, but it shouldn't be the priority.
I think like speaking of tournaments, I believe I might like try to host a tournament in March next year. Flashy Australian brawl, like something.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, even if like it didn't get any sort of traction, I am trying to see if anyone will be there and have fun.
I'm sure
Even
there
if
would be
like,
people.
Yeah, I believe it will be, but even if we didn't have many, it will be fun either way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, like we're gonna try and plan like maybe one more tournament before the year ends, like a casual one. We're still working out the details, but I'm gonna try and petition for Game & Watch Bomb Factory. It has its on because that's absolute comedy gold.
If you do that,
that
I won't be able to
Do
stream
it.
that because I currently have a green screen over Bomb Factory at the moment.
Right.
So, or I could
Nice.
stream it and we could just put like an entire movie in the background and have movie night.
You could just put like an HBox set in the background or something. I know.
Yeah, just loop the HBox diffs. Play the
Yeah,
HBox
exactly.
stream in the background.
We're rating HBox's stream on stream, but we're also playing a tournament.
Oh hell
I
yeah!
hope nobody picks the green game to watch that.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Oh my god. Invisible Game & Watch.
Yo, what is HBox doing in my SSF2 game? Oh, that would be kind of
Oh.
funny now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would
Oh,
be something
man.
to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
All right. And then I guess a third question, was there any set in particular that was something you were looking forward to or something that was like difficult in the entire tournament? I know you played basically everybody besides I think XR and Zorop this tournament.
Yeah,
So
I
I
didn't
guess
play
thoughts on
Azzy
that.
either.
Oh yeah, that's right, Azzy also.
I
Or
do
Azzy.
find it a little funny that all of Pool A ended up in top four. So I think the only person I played from Pool B was B, playing Lucario. Um, that was a matchup I was really nervous about. Uh, I know she is super trigger happy, and you know, Ichigo's weight got nerfed. Lucario just kills you now. So I was pretty nervous, but I'm glad I was able to actually pull through after having just lost a Lucario Ditto as well. It felt good to really perform against who I felt was probably the biggest problem matchup.
Hmm.
And then just the anxiety waiting to the Skidren Grand Finals. That was rough. Again, I'm so glad I won it. And there was a point I thought it was just over at the start of Game 5 when I lost to stock at 0. I was just certain it was over. So I'm glad I won.
Yeah.
Peak.
Yeah, I think we can now confidently call you like ANZ's greatest of all time. I think that's like easy now.
I would hope
Yep.
so.
Like there's
Yeah.
no debate. You've won like you have won more tournaments than anyone else, and now you have Summit on your belt. So like
And
there's
I've
no one else.
beaten everyone else.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
nobody I have a negative record against.
You know, not until 2026 when I lock in and finally start beating you.
Hope to see you
That'll be
win
your year.
egg.
The egg
Yeah,
top
maybe.
one arc is gonna go insane.
In
That
2026
will be
is
the
the
most
year
He's
I
already
finally
exciting
win
beaten.
stuff,
a
and I will
tournament.
be looking forward to it.
He's beating Skidren. He's beating Azzy. That's it. He's locked in.
Yeah, you know someone will do crazy stuff. Looking forward to see it in
Absolutely.
2026.
Yeah, we'll see where it takes us.
I think it'll be a good year.
Hell yeah. And then I have just like a few more questions, and this next one you
Mhm.
can defer on it if you'd like. Maybe just I was wondering, I don't know if you have any thoughts on well, starting it off like that is kind of disingenuous. I was just wondering about your your tag, if you've had any thoughts of I don't know, just
Yes.
regarding the what is it?
Yeah.
How do I go about saying this in like a a journalistic sense? I don't exactly.
Just say
I'm
just
trying
You might
to.
somehow.
as well say it.
And this is why I said you can defer away from this if you'd like. But I'm just wondering if you've had any thoughts about changing the tag at any point, just like from
Oh,
JSG to
yeah.
something else.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anybody who sticks around the Australia server knows that I'm going by Rosie there. I don't know if I'm ever gonna change my legal name, but if I do, it's probably that. But I mean, I could also just take the easy route and be just some girl.
Real.
Go.
That's
Yeah.
definitely something I've thought about. But I mean, for now, everybody knows me as JSG. I don't know. We'll see.
It's fair. It's valid.
Real.
You
Then
get
two
there when you
last
get there.
questions. And two last questions up here. First of all, does the winter interview time count as part of my paycheck?
Of course.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You're still streaming.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
was
still on the
mostly
clock.
joking. I'm just like I'm meaning because also like there was the entire like first 5 minutes of the stream where there wasn't anything going on, and there was that entire break like around the middle where there wasn't anything going on.
No,
So I was
just
probably
streaming the
going to
entire
just
time.
deduct. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
mean, it's
deduct
okay.
that from like whatever would be like charged
No,
or
man.
whatever, because there wasn't really
I mean,
actually
No.
anything going on.
I mean, no, don't
Whatever,
forget you
man.
get like your mandated breaks as well. So like,
Yeah.
Nah. But you don't
Give
get
this
paid
man
for
his
your
paycheck.
breaks. You don't get paid for your
American
breaks.
work culture is we get paid
Give
breaks
this
here.
man his paycheck.
If
You
you're
get
if
paid
you're
breaks in Australia.
no, they over here they just give you like 30 minutes, you're off the clock and you can do whatever, but you have to clock back in
oh yeah,
Well,
and you don't
that's
get
too bad.
paid for whenever you're off the clock. So that's why I'm just
Well, I'm happy just to pay you.
yeah.
I just look at the stream time. There's 8
No, for
hours and
real.
10 minutes so far. You're just
This
gonna
week's
crying.
been going on for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, this is only 1/3 of how long one of the LATAM Summit streams were
Oh
last
my
month.
god.
Yeah. Yeah,
God damn.
that's a whole
That-
other beast.
That is one benefit to not having a gajillion players in your
Big
tournament
true.
scene.
Big true. Honestly, out of like all the summit events that I end up doing, I mean, because like I covered Flash Summit 4. That's the only NA summit that I've done, but I did
Yeah.
also do a bunch of I did pools for Godly's Invitational, and I've been running Flash Mountain also. And for Europe, I handle Beach episode and basically every EU summit after 2. And
Oh
then
goodness.
LATAM Summit, I've done the last 2 of those, plus the Flash Harder Invitational. And then for Australia, I think I've done the last 3. So Brummett
I think
2,
so.
Brummett 3, and then ANZ Summit. And I will say, out of all of them, I think um, ANZ Summit is probably like one of the most chill because of just the
Oh
fact
yeah.
that everybody in the scene always knows each other and it's such a tight
Yeah.
group. There's not that many
Yeah.
people whenever you have any of those events, and
Yeah,
everybody's
we're very
always
tight.
been very willing to commentate and everything and show up
Yeah.
for these sorts of things, and I very much do
Mm.
appreciate it. I'm glad that we were
Me
able to get
too.
so many people out here to commentate. I'm
Oh
just gonna
god,
rattle
yeah.
off all the names really quickly if I can remember, because um, we had Eslam here from Europe, we had Baller from NA, and then we had everybody from Australia who showed up, that being you, of course, JSG, and you, Egg. You two were here for most of
Hey.
the time. In addition, we also had Yean, and we had Church, and we had Zorop, Skidren, and XR. We had a lot of people who were able to show up and make this thing as good as it was, and for that I'm eternally grateful. And
We also had an Azzy
it's
cameo at some point.
did we?
Yeah, he showed up for like
He popped
15
in
seconds
twice.
and then dipped.
I feel like I don't know if this is just like rude, but like I feel like I did not remember that whatsoever.
No, he
But
was not here
That's
for
fair.
long at all.
all right, well in that case I won't have to put him down as a commentator, which is good for me
Big
because
true.
that means I get to slim down the amount of people that are in the description. Yippee!
Yippee!
So yeah, on the status of VODs, those will be out whenever they're out. I don't think expecting anything is very nice, so please be kind.
hmm
And
Mhm.
just they'll be up when they're up. And
Very
and
true.
last question actually, and this is very important. This is something that
Mhm.
I've been thinking about the entire broadcast, that I will be asking the winner of this, because I think this is something that in today's political climate, in today's economic climate, in today's global relations,
no.
this is something that you
Yo,
can't
that's
really
some
escape
crazy.
from. And it's very very important to have the state of affairs, the matters of everything to be very clearly and concisely laid out for everybody, for the people around the world and for the people within the region and for the people in other regions as well. But this is just something that I think is very important to have laid out and discussed and answered in full. So JSG, I will ask you this: what is your favorite beverage?
Water. If that's too boring of an answer and I have to choose a soft drink, creaming soda.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I think that's about all the time that we've got, unless anybody else has any final questions here.
No,
We'll
no.
keep it open for a little bit longer, unless there is genuinely nothing.
I think I had a question, but I forgot, so I'm good.
We're going to
Many
wait
such
5 minutes for
cases.
Egg to remember his question here.
No,
No.
don't bother. If I forgot,
No
it's not
incentive.
coming back.
That's fine. That's fine.
Totally no incentive from me. I'm joshing. But if that is everything, then we will be calling it here for ANZ Summit. No graphic, but I don't think that's entirely necessary at the same time. So
Yeah.
just going to list
I'll look
out
something up from PowerPoint.
for all of the entrants. We had XR who DQ'd. Does he still get a 7th? Or like what placing is that?
I guess so.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
And then sharing 7th spot with XR then is Azzy. 5th place shared between Zorop and B. 4th place is going to go to Leah. 3rd place is going to go to Egg. Congratulations again on that podium finish.
Thanks.
And then your grand finals contested between Skidren, who ended up in 2nd, and JSG, who ended up in 1st. That went to game 13 in total, if we count semifinals and both sets of grands. Very long, very grueling.
Oh, goodness.
But JSG does end up on top, and that is very emphatically, I would
Pool
say,
A
a
is
great
better.
capstone.
Yeah, baby, play. And it's
I
very
will
funny to
say-
be on the podium with these two guys because, like, they're both like PR1 players who've won tournaments, and I've yet to win a single tournament. So
Do you feel like
It's very funny.
that one image of the Hydra with the heads?
yeah,
the
that
two
one image
serious
of the
ones and the third one's
pretty much.
goofy.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, getting here is no small feat. So congratulations on
Very
3rd,
true.
Egg, and again
thank you.
congratulations to you, JSG, for 1st. I think this is
Yeah,
a
Thank you.
pretty big capstone to the season. Not too surprising if you had looked at the results and the data heading into this. I think you were probably the projected favorite for the most part. But still, let that not be something to drive away how difficult this must have been and how much you had to work for this win here.
I'm
And again, it
still
is your first
definitely-
summit victory, so
true. No, I'm definitely letting it go to my head. Maybe I didn't deserve that game 5 win. Maybe I did because I SD'd at 0. But either way, I feel good that I've been such a strong player for so long. It feels good to
Hell
finish this way.
I'd say you're probably
Hell
guaranteed first for the season.
Yep, again.
yeah.
Good. I think that's the 4th year.
Is
There
it?
was 1 year where I was ranked 0.
Oh,
Technically
4th in
3rd
total.
where I'm ranked 1st. Yeah. Not in a row.
I thought you were gonna say 4th in a row, and I was gonna be like, "What?"
No.
Pretty impressive feat from you.
But 4 years at the top is insane. I will give it up. That is very nuts.
Few people can do
Cheers.
it.
It helps that we have a small team, but still, thank you.
I mean, it's hard enough to be first, just in general, regardless of the same size.
True.
I'd say.
Yep.
True. It's going to be all the better when I switch to Sandbag and win every single tournament for the rest of time because he is so broken.
He will be standing there menacingly.
I must find my true calling and become a full-time Game & Watch main and Game & Watch all over the place.
When I switch from a mid-tier to a top tier,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to win every.
So that would you then, considering that there's already Senor Rick in LATAM, would you then be Senora Rick?
Yep.
Like, what are we going?
I think you've just decided my new tag.
Hell yeah!
Or no, make it Senora Rosie.
Yep, like
That's probably better. It creates parody. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It rhymes.
In
that
the
would
words
be
of
amazing.
George Lucas, who would not have gotten first here today. I will guarantee you that.
True. What a pun.
Alright. I think it's time we wrap this up. It's been 10 hours.
Yeah.
I think, and we should let's all retire for the night. I think Pika needs to go get some rest. He's been doing this for ages.
No,
Oh my god.
I think I'll stay up another 5 hours.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I
not?
already pulled an all-nighter Sunday through Monday, so what's another
Oh
one this
my
week?
Praise.
At least this one's for a good reason. I was genuinely just dead ass. I didn't go to sleep Sunday for no reason.
Sucks to hear.
Bro.
But here I can say I was working.
Well, get good sleep when you can. And I feel a lot better that you're getting paid for this. Otherwise, I would feel incredibly guilty.
Nah, I would have done it. I would have done it for free. I'll only take the money if you insist.
I don't doubt that, but I do insist because it's still 10 hours of your time.
That's dirty money.
And you're pulling an all-nighter. So I do insist.
It only says 10 on the VC because I've been in here for 10 hours, but I didn't actually start until 8 hours ago.
Well, which do you want then?
What
Choice
do we
is yours.
believe?
I mean, the first 2 hours I was just playing Roblox.
Getting paid for Roblox.
What, are you gonna pay me 2 hours worth of minimum wage in Roblox then, or something?
I mean,
well, it depends.
People get salary wages for playing games. People get salary wages for playing games in an office job. No, the choice is genuinely yours.
I mean, I wasn't working the first 2 hours. I would go 8.
By the way,
I would go 8.
If Signora Rosie decided to get unleashed, do this on egg. Do this on egg one day.
Have I seen this clip? Probably.
What is this?
When does the funny start? More S smash.
No quiere que dure más la partida.
Ahí está.
Si lo puede sacar las torres lo antes.
Otra vez.
Uno más.
Big ass smash. Okay.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, just double kill with the up special.
Oh, dude, double kill.
It's crazy how this was 6 months ago, and I don't even really remember it.
Because I was working on that.
Such is life.
He did what in his cup? Say that again?
Yeah. Thank you for streaming this. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you
for all the work you do in every scene. It's great to have this happen.
Yeah, no, JC is like the goat of ANZ, but Pika Play is the goat of SSF2, for sure.
You're flattering.
You've done a lot for this community.
He's our goat. He's our goat. Thank you for having me here too. Really fun to be here.
Well, thank you for deciding to show up in the first place.
Come.
Like I said, this scene really cannot work without the people that volunteer their time to commentate, to TO, to enter these tournaments, to play in these tournaments. But above all, it's a community for a reason. It's a community because all of us decided that we were insane enough to try and do something like this, to create a community around what seems like a silly Flash game, but really has birthed so much more for all of us. It's because
which is also why
gather together.
Which is also why you don't just blame the devs, because you can't run a community.
True. True.
If you're complaining about why the game is dying, perhaps it's not just because of the devs. But...
perhaps it's my fault. Grr.
No,
I'm taking all the jobs from the hardworking streamers, at the bottom, like Quackus.
Isn't anyone.
And
Am I the reason this community is dying? No, it's the developers.
Futuristic Ninja. And Tiller Man. Yeah, I'm stealing all the streams from them, and they can't do anything. And
that's very fun.
Yeah.
I am the American Schrodinger's immigrant. I am stealing all the jobs, and yet I am being lazy.
Very true. Very true.
Alright, almost 9:30 for JC and I, so we should probably go get dinner.
Yeah.
Have you got dinner yet?
Absolutely.
I had a very small dinner while Grants was being played.
I had
eating and playing at the same time. I'm just that good.
I had a salami and cheese panino roll about an hour ago.
Hell yeah.
And
I have no food, so I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
You mean Macca's?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was got to say how you guys can understand it, you Yanks.
Well, I've been around Aussies for 3 years. That's why.
Yeah, you are like an ordinary Australian right now. So.
But thank you all again, everybody. I do not carry the spirit of Drop Bear. I could never hit knee into Fatal.
You could never lag the game and then have everyone convinced that he's really good at the game. When in fact the lag was just terrible and he was carried by that. He's not good at the game, he just got carried by lag.
I mean, I'm in my dorm right now and I just got lag claws twice at a major, so like, I don't know, maybe I could do that. But that's neither here nor there.
There's a fraud.
Alright. I will definitely head off.
Showing up.
Thank you for streaming. You will get paid for 8.5 hours. Thank you so much for this.
This was good.
See ya.
Absolutely. I'm going to leave this with just a few more little words for everybody here at the end, I suppose. Just, yeah, thank you all for a great 2025. I think. I don't know, was 2025 great? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It's ultimately up to you to decide, you know. It's not really something that we can say for certain. It's more about the vibes that you yourself feel from the season. Not entirely sure on what the next tournament I stream will be, but at bare minimum we will, and I've just announced this about a week or two ago, but we will have another Flash Mountain this spring. Yeah, I announced it earlier this week. We will have Blaster Mountain running from the entire month of February. Stream for that will probably be sometime at the beginning of March, if I had to guess. Like the first weekend of March. Something along those lines. Maybe the second. It'll all depend. So that's the only thing that I really have on the schedule as of now. And I guess whatever next inevitable event comes up after that. I believe we might have another European summit sometime in the spring next year. And then just whatever I feel like streaming. I've said for a long time that I really want to try cutting down on streaming for a while because it gets a bit tiring, but at the end of the day, I can't help myself. I'm an addict. I need it more than air.
I need to stream all of these tournaments for free. And then I stress when I can't find a single commentator.
True! Truth nuke! But yeah, we will see how 2026 goes. Again, no real concrete plans besides just next Flash Mountain, next whatever summit, probably EU summit. Ladam's probably gonna ask me to stream some stuff, and then the Flash Mountain in the fall, most likely. Potentially might have a Flash Mountain event in the summer, some sort of invitational. But yeah, no, it's gonna depend on how I'm feeling for that sort of stuff. And, you know, the state of the scene at the point when I get to those things. But it's been a great year. It's or at least it's been a passable year, I will say. Nothing completely, you know, terrible. I think most of the streams I had this year were pretty solid, and it has been a great year. Just I think more so like for me personally, I think I've had a pretty good year, like as a person. maybe that's not entirely reflected in the VODs and the streams and in the commentary and whatnot. But it's been a great past 12 months. I feel like I've really I almost said granged and trown as a person.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell you've been like streaming for 8 hours.
You know what? Let me cut all this sentimental sappy BS out. Let's just end it there. So once again, I'm just gonna rattle off all the commentators. So thank you to Egg, thank you to JSG, thank you to Eslam, thank you to Baller, thank you to Yean, thank you to Church, thank you to Skidren, thank you to Zorup, thank you to XR, Azzy, period. And that's going to be all. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a splendid night.